everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request from Montauk Ed. So Ed, shout out to you, thank you. I'm wearing the FDNY hat in your honor. You'll recognize that right away. Anyhow, it's Brad Paisley's He Didn't Have to Be. And Ed, you wanted me to do the video, which I'm going to be watching the video. It's Vivo though, so it might get blocked. If it does get blocked, then I'll re-edit it with just the sound, but I'm watching the video anyhow, just so that you know. But sometimes I have success uploading Vivo. We're going to find out. So here we go.
Dr. Thomas, dial 182, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 113.
When a single mom goes out on a date with somebody new,
I know it.
It always winds up feeling more like a job interview. My mama used to wonder if she'd ever meet someone who wouldn't find out about me and then turn around and run. I met the man I call my dad when I was 5 years old. He took my mom out to a movie, and for once I got to go.
Oh my God.
A few months later I remember lying there in bed. I overheard him pop the question, and I prayed that she'd say yes. And then all of a sudden, oh, it seemed so strange to me how we went from something's missing to a family. Looking back, all I can say about all the things he did for me is I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be.
If this doesn't hit you in the feels deep, man, I don't know, you probably aren't listening close enough. Wow. Yeah, I've heard this before, but I mean, doing reactions is different because you're way more focused. You're not driving down the road or whatever. And the imagery here works. Also, Brad can sing a ballad. Not all the folks out of Nashville or anywhere can sing a ballad. Brad can sing a ballad.
I met the girl that's now my wife about 3 years ago. We had the perfect marriage, but we wanted something more. And now here I stand surrounded by our family and friends, crowded round the nursery window as they bring the baby in. And now all of a sudden, oh, it seems so strange to me how we've gone from something's missing to family. Looking through the glass, I think about the man that's standing next to me. And I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be.
That's good stuff.
Looking back, all I can say about all the things he did for me is I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be, because he didn't have to be. No, he didn't have to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, and the thing is, like, a dad like that doesn't even need a pat on the back. A simple thank you does it. You can do a lifetime of work and someone says thank you, it's all you need. And you don't do it for that, but those things are very much appreciated, that, there are just some good folks in this world. But I mean, even the story about the 5-year-old who he got to go along on the date. It's like, wow, like the contrast between that and the other guys who ran because they saw she had a 5-year-old. That's a big deal. I don't blame folks for having choices in life. Not everybody wants to take care of somebody else or their offspring or whatever their circumstances are. I get it. So I don't judge that. But when you do see somebody who's well suited to accepting somebody else's child and maybe even embraces, hey, I can influence that kid, make his life better too. It's like, all right, that's a man with big shoulders and a big heart. And that's just some good stuff. Ed, that's a good one. I'm going to rate this song. Yeah, that thing got me teared up. And I've heard this song before, and it got me teared up before a little bit, but I've never watched the video. And that thing, there's so many moving parts to it, and I can relate to this on a certain level. Not quite like that, but even just the woman, for example, like how well worded was that? Like, it felt like these dates felt more like a job interview, and these guys would see me and they'd run away. And then at some point, this new guy shows up who became his stepdad and says, bring the kid along. From the woman's perspective, that is deep, important, heartwarming. It's everything, in so many ways, because a mother is a mother first, and at least a proper mother. I know some women who are all about themselves first, but they're very few. Most mothers are mothers first, and the other relationships come after that. Most. And so here on this date, the way it's depicted, of course, it would have been just this healing, beautiful, all-encompassing moment for the woman when the guy shows up for the date and says, well, bring him too. That's just like sugar in a date, in a bottle or something. I don't know. All right, I'm going to rate this song. The experience to me in this song was a 10. There were so many parts that were indescribable, but the overall sense was easy. And it wasn't dedicated to a particular person. It was just the idea. The songwriter, I think, lived this. Not sure, maybe the songwriter had a friend for whom this applied. Or maybe the songwriter, well, no, the songwriter wouldn't be the stepdad because that would be too self-aggrandizing. But anyway, all right. We can thank Montauk Ed for those tears, people. I do. So there you go. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.